They had a hot tub inside the Airbnb.
Hi guys, this is Jeannie and you are live with me and I am live and I'm going to try to keep my head straight. I don't know why. I always want to like scoot over and jump up and down, and I just mean my desk so that I can actually stand over here, or I don't need to sit down anymore and I can talk to you guys live, and I can literally stand behind my desk, okay? And I'm going to look straight at you guys, okay? So this is my little iPhone. So I'm going to show you how I pick out my next Airbnb that I'm going to use for my next Airbnb adventure in Scottsdale. Okay, so first of all, my little buddy, my travel companion, said pick the 10th through 15th. So you download the Airbnb app, you click on it, and then you're going to put Scottsdale, where to? Okay, you click on it, and you put you're going to Scottsdale, and I'm going the 10th through the 15th. So click on it, okay? Arrange your dog sitter, your house sitter, get everybody set so that you don't have to, hassle with that. Okay. So then it will show you on a map all these different prices. Okay, that's how many. So you can basically tell I'm going to spend from $523 for a shack in Mesa all the way to $1,517 for a home near Paradise Valley, which you can see I hearted. That means I liked it. Okay, so let's take a look at that one. So basically what you do, once you do that, you'll see that all of these will pop up. You'll start seeing all of them. And as you can tell in my thumbnail, yes, I love water. I like having a nice little, hot tub. I like having a pool. I like having fun things I can do while I'm there. Okay, so this definitely attracts me, okay? Now, you can put in the filter that all you want. This is a filter with the little lines in the corner. I'm going to put it close to you guys. And I've got my ring light and my cowboy lighting on so you can see. It's those little black lines right here, okay? You click on it, and then you can choose. Like, I know I want a house. I don't want someone's condo or apartment. I don't care how many bedrooms. I want it to be a favorite so that it's a really, really good, cool place. But I just want a house, a property type house. Click on it. I don't want a guest house. I'm going to click on show more because it just says Wi-Fi kitchen. I want to click on hot tub because we do like getting a hot tub and a pool. And I really want both, okay? I'm willing to pay for it. Show 494 places in Scottsdale. Okay, that's what it says. So I'm going to click on it, and they're going to pop up. And that's the first one you're going to see. Now, remember, I do the channel Airbnb Adventures with Jeannie. So even though this is rated 5 stars, it may not be. You could get there, and it could be very dirty or anything can happen. But check the reviews. It is rated 5 stars. Now, notice it says $1,517 before taxes. Okay, so that means, guys, that that's before you put in the tax. Okay, so by the time you tax that, you put the Airbnb fee and you put the cleaning fee and all that, you probably are going to spend almost $1,600 on that Airbnb for 5 nights. So divide 1,600 by 5, and you get how much money you're paying per night. Okay, so that's for Casa del Santo with a private pool and hot tub, 5 stars. Okay, so if I divide that up, it's about $300. It's a little over $300 a night. Now the hotels in Scottsdale right now are averaging up to, I would say, $500 a night because we're in spring training in Scottsdale. Wow, I need to go to bed earlier. I'm so tired. So, guys, you do want to realize that you might not want to travel there during this time. Now, I have to, and I have to get an Airbnb because we do not like staying in the hotels. Most of the hotels are old. Even the fancy ones like Mountain Shadows and the Omni at Mount Lucia, they're not new. They're old places that, they're old resorts. Now, they're nice, but remember, they're really old. So you might not like that. All right, so then there's a home in Scottsdale. This one's $2,050 for this one. And this one says it is an oasis du desert, Old Town. Now you want to steer clear of Old Town unless you're really young and you don't mind a lot of noise. We just stayed in the Aloft, which I thought would be so cool because it was right near Old Town. I was writing a song called Arizona Dreams, and I thought, well, that would be good because I can get a lot of cute photos to go with my song and video on Arizona. So we stayed in the Aloft right there. And what happened, guys, is it was so noisy at night, the whole building at the Aloft rumbled. So we didn't get much sleep. And the fire alarms or the sprinkler alarms are going off all over the hotel because they needed batteries, especially the one when I was working out in the gym. Okay, now I don't want to stay in Tempe. If you notice, it says home in Tempe. Tempe's a little too far south and not quite as nice. I don't want to stay in Phoenix. I want to stay in Scottsdale, kind of close to Paradise Valley. So think of that. And you can also, if you click on the total before taxes, it will tell you like it's $409 times 5 nights to stay at this one. And it's a home in Scottsdale, but it's not even a 5-star home. But it is a guest favorite. And remember, all these have pools and hot tubs, but they're old. Scottsdale is very old. A lot of the homes were built in the 1970s or before. So now this is modern walkable hot tub, game room, console, and it's brand new. And it's only $1,420 before taxes, okay? Now watch what happens when I click on it. And again, I have to secure one soon. Okay, so it says it's $284 a night, which is pretty good for Scottsdale, times 5 nights. There it is. Before taxes. So you're going to pay $1,500. So divide $1,500 by 5, and you will know how much you're paying for it. So $1,500 divided by 5 is $300 a night. So this one's $300 a night. Now look through the pictures. So here's picture 1. Okay. Picture 2, they're showing love sculpture in Scottsdale. It's no big deal. Picture 3, it looks like that's their hot tub. Now that does look like a nice hot tub next to a brick wall. Pretty nice. It's even got a place for your drink. So that's good. Then it shows you what the golf courses look like in Scottsdale. It says, it doesn't say, but that's just these are just pictures. When they start showing you pictures of different things you can get, they're trying to take you away from the home itself. And it makes you wonder if they're showing you a picture of Old Town, you know, that you can go there. Yeah, you know you can go there, right? Because you're picking out the Airbnb, but be scared a little bit if they're not really focusing on their house and they're focusing on everything around Scottsdale. They even have a picture of the mall on their picture. All right, now you get to the house. Okay, let's take a look. First of all, you can see it's a very old house. This is definitely, I can tell you from looking at this picture, a 1970s house. So you're going to get a 1970s house, little living room. They keep focusing on that. And again, they're constantly focusing on the living room. Now, one thing you could do is peek at what's across the street. So I'm peeking, and it looks like they're across the street from another apartment complex, because I can see it outside the window, or a storefront, which is not that great. That means it's not actually, it's off a busy road, it looks like. Okay, then I keep going. I don't see any more pictures of the house. They're just showing you a basic home things. They're hiding from the house a little bit. Here it shows a picture of a bed. It's a metal bed. Doesn't look that luxurious to me for $300 a night. Then you go on, you see more metal beds, and you don't see the whole bathroom. Now that, guys, when all you see is that little piece of the bathroom, there's always a reason why they're not showing you the whole bathroom. Okay, so now we're going to skip. Okay. And again, they're focusing on spring training. They're not even showing you the rest of the house. You don't get to see the front of the house or anything. And it is new. So I definitely would not heart this one. I won't heart it because you know that there's a red flag. First of all, there's 0 reviews. You can't check any reviews on this house. Second of all, you know it's $300 a night out the door for it with the cleaning fee, the Airbnb fee, etc. Then, you haven't seen anything but 1 bedroom with a metal bed in the house. You haven't really seen the kitchen or anything. So you got to kind of red flag something like that because that's just showing you outright that something is amiss when they can't show you the actual anything about the house except for the living room, which looks like it's from the 1970s and a hot tub. So no, I would not rent that because trust me, there's some really old bad houses in Scottsdale. I've stayed in 20 of them. Okay, so I'm skipping the townhome. I'm not interested. I put on the filter. I just wanted homes. Now I found a nice home here. It's a guest house with a hot tub and bar. Okay, if you look at this one, that looks pretty. Okay, now sometimes the guest houses are pretty big. This is 2 beds and 2 bedrooms. Okay, so let's take a look at this. It's only $1,230 before taxes. So you're looking at $1,300 divided by 5 again. So you're looking at like 2 something, like maybe 210, 220 a night. So let's look at the pictures. Always look at the pictures. Okay, so we're gonna flip. There's a little porch, 2 little chairs, and a little old girl. Basic little living room area. It doesn't look shabby. Looks kind of nice. Let's see what else we got. Looks like the guest house has high ceilings. Okay, it looks kind of modern. Again, the reviews are 4.8. Same room again. Now we're looking at the kitchen. Now you don't see the kitchen. Well, wait a minute. You do see the kitchen sink. That is the kitchen sink. So it's 1 flat bar. I don't see an island. There's a refrigerator. I don't see a stove. There might be. There's a sink. Let's see. No, it doesn't show the stove. So who knows? There's a table in a hallway. Pretty basic. That's just a basic table, but you don't need a lot. You're going to mostly just be sleeping there and enjoying the hot tub, especially if you're just 2 people. So there's a nice comfy bed that looks like it has pretty good linens on it. The linens are very important. If you check on my Airbnb Adventures with Jeannie channel here, you'll see in the cover video, we talk about linens being really important. Okay, look how nice that is. It's really cute. Okay, the bathroom doesn't look bad. It's got a lot of towels, and they don't look like dirty old rough towels. They look like nice towels, and they have a real nice walk-in shower, lit up mirror, pretty modern. Okay, so I'm not afraid of that. And then this bedroom looks pretty big. So far this one's pretty good. It's in a good location because it's really close to Paradise Valley, which is really nice. Got that. So let's see where the hot tub is now. There's a little porch area. You're probably sharing the hot tub with the homeowner. And this may be a nice big house because it's near the mountains. And that gives you an idea of what the house is made out of. Doesn't look too old. And you can kind of see the mountain in the back there. Okay, so I'm paging through to see if I can show you guys if they have a washer and dryer. I don't think they have a washer and dryer because I haven't seen one. You can see here, though, it's pretty nice guest house. But I still haven't come across anything great. There is a little seating area outside where you can sit. Looks like they have a ping pong table and there's some lighting for nighttime. They have 41 pictures, guys. Okay, and if you look here, they're close to Little Mountain, so it's really pretty. It's a pretty area that this house is in. And that's a big plus because when you're going to be hanging at a house, you want a house that's in a pretty area. And there's the pool. Make sure you guys could see that. There's the pool outside. There's little mermaids on the wall. And that's the shape of the pool. Okay, and remember, I did say I wanted a pool and a hot tub. I don't see a hot tub there. It's weird. Now we're going to read what it says. Guest house with hot tub and bar, 11 miles to downtown. Okay, so it says your dates are $106 less than the average nightly rate of the last 60 days. Okay, discover a peaceful desert oasis on the edge of all Phoenix excitement when you book this awe-inspiring Levine vacation rental. Views of the Super Bowl stadium. What? And a private patio. This 2-bedroom, 1-bath guest house leaves nothing to be desired, not to mention you'll have access to the outdoor entertainment space with a pool, fire pit, outdoor kitchen, and more. You'll see the natural beauty at South Mountain Park. Recently renovated Camelback Mountain and downtown views. Well, that sounds kind of neat. They have an herb garden. Shared outdoor space with other people. Okay, so because it's a guest house, pool, hot tub, fire pit. So you meet other people outside, which isn't always a bad thing. Guests will have access to the entire property. No smoking, no parties, no loud noise. You can have 4 guests. There are only 2 beds. No fireworks. Okay, so this one wouldn't be a bad one. And then what I would do is if you look down here at the price, $1,230. Okay, before you do it, you want to click on it and you want to see where it's located. So I'm going to click on the dates and take a look. Okay. Okay, no one else has booked it for the whole month of May, and for the rest of April, there's only 2 days booked. So it hasn't been that popular, it looks like. So that's kind of I'm wondering why. Okay, because you got to wonder why, because a lot of people are like me and they're there constantly in Scottsdale. So if they're afraid to rent it again, you're wondering why. Okay, so you can read some of the reviews and you can find out why. Now we're going to go down here to where the house is and we're going to look at where it's located. So I'm clicking on the house. Okay, and it is, they say it's by Camelback Mountain. Okay, it's near Mountain Vista. Okay, now I always stay in Paradise Valley. So first we're going to go here. We're going to look at where I stay. Here's where I normally stay, up here in Paradise Valley. Okay, that's where I like to play and hang out. Okay, not in Phoenix. Phoenix really is being bombarded by the army men flooding the United States across the borders. So you don't want to hang out in Phoenix, believe me. So I'm looking here at Paradise Valley and I'm seeing that it's way off to the west of Paradise Valley. And it's actually even almost a little lower than Mesa. Can you see that? So that's way down there. So I'd rather go up than down. So I'm looking over at it. It's not even by Paradise Valley Village. So that's not going to be a good choice for me. So I wasted my time on that one. It's just way too far. So sometimes it pays to look at the map, guys, because that's way too far from where I hang out. If you think about it, if I hang out in Paradise Valley, and that's where I like to be, let me see if I can find it for you guys. Okay, Paradise Valley. Whoop. Okay, so Paradise Valley is up here. You can see it. It's above Phoenix to your right. And that little house is way down here. Okay, so that's too far. That's really far. So no, I wouldn't want to rent that. Now I can open up the map to the area I want, Paradise Valley, and I can click on it. And it should show me, like I like Mummy Mountain area, Paradise Valley, maybe around the Fashion Square Mall. I like that. I like Paradise Valley Village up here. Sure, I can show you guys that. Paradise Valley Village is right up here by Windsong. Cave Creek even is nice if you want to go horseback riding and just see a cool town. So, guys, be careful when you're doing Airbnb. Don't reserve anything because a lot of times you can't get your money back. And be careful because, like, if you start reading reviews for that place, you can actually look at it and they've had 82 reviews, and you wonder why people haven't rented it again. You could see the lowest reviews and the highest. It sounds like people really like the hosts. And the hiking trails and all that. But to me, it's just too far. I don't want to drive that far to go see my little grandbaby and play with them and all that. I'd rather be right in Paradise Valley. And so think about that when you book. Okay, so now I'm going to go back, get out of that one. Now you can see all these are choices for me. There's so many choices. That one's a 5-star home in Phoenix. Now, a lot of times it will say in Phoenix, but now that is expensive. This one's $441 a night. Now see how it says map there in the black right down here? You can just click on the map and you'll see all the ones around where you want to be. See? And if you see the ones that are highlighted in pink, it's because I clicked on the save button because I liked them. Now, unfortunately, a lot of them around where I want to be are like 1,700 and up, because you will pay a little more for the really good ones. That one that's 1426 is north of Scottsdale, and that's a great location because the homes there are usually really beautiful. And look, it's a Mediterranean-inspired home. Look how pretty that is. So don't be afraid to go to condos and things in North Scottsdale. It's really pretty. This is Jeannie from Airbnb Adventures from Jeannie. If you have any questions about it, no, I haven't found mine yet. It can take me up to 35 minutes to find one because if I have to stay in a house a whole week, I want a nice house. So just any questions you guys have or any comments, leave them below. Okay? Bye, guys.